Leesa Robinson of Leesa Robinson Entertainment Group, and we're here with Power Divas in Charge. And our diva of the day is author, producer, executive producer, Karen Simon. Karen, tell us a little bit more about you.
Hi, how you doing, Lisa? First of all, I want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of your show, Boss Divas Live. Awesome. Congratulations on you and what you're doing. I got started as a little child. I was one of those little girls that was always in front of the TV, looking at different TV shows and imagine myself on there. So as I got older, I started taking some acting classes and getting more interested into the entertainment industry. And a friend of mine was like, well, you might also want to learn how to get behind the scenes. I said, that sounds great. So, I started looking up schools in the DC area and I found the school DC TV and I went to school to become a producer. So now I produce. So I'm able to not just create TV shows and be in them, I'm able to produce them. It's always great to have many hats in this industry, Lisa. So, that was one aspect in becoming a content creator where I can create all these different TV shows that I had in my head since I was a little girl.
That's awesome. And I know we have about 4 of your projects on our slate that is being funded as we speak.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. And I know we only have 4 right now, but you and I have plans to do many, many, many more together.
Yes.
So technically your passion really is what you're doing right now.
Yes, absolutely, Lisa. I always want to be an actress, an inspiring actress is what I want to be. And I created a couple of TV shows for me to be in, another avenue to break into the industry. But yes, and us as women are doing so great in the industry. I'm so inspired by the women out here that's doing great things, so I'm hoping that we become a part of that. Looks like we're on our way too.
We are.
Yes.
And one of the projects, The Love I Lost, that's actually yours.
Yes. 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 That's a great movie. A romantic comedy, is a little drama. It's a great storyline about a young man who has a fiance and all these exes is looking to come back into his life, and he's trying to balance both. So a little comedy there. I think it'd be great for the industry. A great movie. I'm very excited about that project and working with you on, Lisa.
And what was I want to say the king, what was that one?
I Am King. Yes.
I Am King.
Yes, the screenwriter Marshall Pope. He actually wrote a book, and from that book he was inspired by this movie. It's a movie about a young man who has dreams and aspirations to become a rapper in the industry, and all the challenges he go through as well. So I think that will be very great as well. I think a lot of younger generations will love it, as well as more so some adults. So I'm excited about that second project as well.
Yeah. Well, and you've got how many on your slate?
Oh, as far as TV shows, about 9 TV shows I
Mm-hmm.
have created. Yes.
And
Yes.
the one that kind of connected you and I in the beginning was New York City Style, which
Yeah.
I am just dying. I've actually, as you know, have scouted mansions
Yes.
because a couple of the characters need to be in that form of setting, and I have been just anxious to get that one started. So
Absolutely.
we've actually, you and I both have got a lot of work to do, got a lot of work ahead of us.
Yes.
Um, so I'm really excited about getting started. And you are in Maryland, correct?
Yes, I am in the Maryland, in the inside of the Washington D.C. area. Yes.
Hmm. And what we were talking about a few minutes ago, which I absolutely love because I do have an office in that area, is that there are 3 connections. There's DC, Maryland, and Virginia right
Yes.
there. And
Yes.
I actually have an office, and when people ask me, I'm like, I'm not sure. Trent, it starts with a T. What's it called?
Tyson's Corner.
Tyson Corners. I cannot believe that I can't even remember where my own office is. But
Yes.
I actually use Regis, which is a virtual office company.
Right.
And that company allows me to have locations all over the world. Actually, I pay a fee once a month, and then if I need to rent a conference room, I have to pay a little extra per day.
Yeah.
But it is a great venue to have, but it's not filming.
Okay.
Now, as a lot of people know, I'm connected to other studios, but we are actually in talks of building our own studio. But that is something that is one of your dreams and goals as well. So tell us about that.
Yes, yes. I also, as well as being inspired by you, Lisa, is to, have my own studio here. DC was the area of like BET and TV1. They did a lot of filming here in the area, and they sold out to Viacom and moved. So I was always like, you know what, let's bring that back. So I wanted to always bring back a studio in the DC area because they do a lot of theatrical, but they also do TV and film here. So I said, to get to that level, I always wanted to open a studio, and I'm glad to be in the process of that. And I'm so excited for the near future and what's coming with that. I'll be filming, of course, the TV shows, movies, some documentaries, and we're going to have an acting studio connected to it as well for people who want to take acting and voiceover classes.
And I want an office there too.
Yes, come on. There's
but
plenty of
but
room.
I know what the future holds for both of us, and I want to have you on another show so we can talk about that
Sure.
once our funding comes in, because once that funding comes in, we're going to have a lot to talk about.
Oh, yes.
And we'll actually be having to try to maneuver time to be on this show. but but we're going to be working really close together, you and I are, and I look forward to you being in New Orleans at the New Orleans Motion Picture Studio with us. And it's exciting times, especially after this year that we've had.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's been very challenging, for all of us. I know. I'm so glad we see the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's our time. Everything comes in a certain time, and I think it's we're up, Lisa.
I think it's our time as women.
Yes.
Even my investor was saying something about he's so happy to be in partner with me because he is partnering with my company. So
Okay.
he'll be actually a 50-50 partner. But he said that this is the year of the woman. I mean, we're in the years of the woman.
Yes.
So I think that's wonderful, and it's a great opportunity for us because we've established ourselves in the industry.
Yes.
Where your name is known, my name is known already, and it's sad that the bigger studios try to push the littler, smaller studios out, but
Right.
I honestly don't see that happening with us because
Absolutely.
we are leads in our industry. You and I both plan to go international,
Yeah.
and I see that happening.
Yes, I absolutely totally agree with you, Lisa. And the smaller of us will be larger in the near future. So they better watch out for us.
That's what I say.
Here we come.
You know why? Because we're the power divas in charge.
Hello, hello. I know that's
Well, I want to take just a few minutes and talk to you about something special in your life that
yes.
you have accomplished. And I'm so proud of you.
Thank
I
you.
really am. You and I are really good friends as well. Um, so, and I got to apologize because I lost your copy.
That's
It's
okay.
packed away somewhere. But
Uh-huh.
Karen has wrote a beautiful book. I did read it, Chasing My Dreams, Not About the Money. And I
Yeah.
love that title because I'm not about the money either. I'm
Yes.
about the dream.
Yeah.
So tell us how that got started and where do you see that going?
Yes. I was since I'm a content creator, I'm always thinking of stuff, titles, and things to come up with. And this was just an inspirational, which it is, Lisa, and it's an inspirational book. Because we can have all the money in the world, but if we lose that money, we will always have our talent. So that's how I wanted to lead that. Just letting people and inspiring people. That it's not always about the money; it's about your talent. With your talent, you can make the money. So I wanted to create a book, of that details and also my journey, throughout this process that I have gone through, accepting the yes and no's, always being creative, building great relationships with Leesa Robinson, people like you. So, I just wanted just a small little nice little read for people to kind of inspire those who's looking to get in the industry like you and I.
And we really are a sisterhood.
Yes.
And I was telling one of my friends the other day, and me and you have talked about this too, about there are some women that we're having a problem with the Boss Diva title right now.
Okay.
And that's why we changed the name of the show to Power Divas in Charge. There are some people that will try to steal your idea, and other women can be catty. They can be just, instead of trying to do it themselves, they want to take something from somebody else. And
Right.
but you and I and a couple of other people that we've associated are with, we are truly sisters. We're
Yes.
in this. We're not in competition with each other.
Right.
you know and with us having our own studios, I mean, you're in the Washington, Maryland, Virginia area. I'm down here in New Orleans. Another friend is in Florida, and then we have a friend in California building a studio as well. But as a sisterhood, we're all coming together. And
Yes.
like, if me and you, I call you up and say, Karen, I need you in LA, we're getting on a plane and we're going.
Yes.
And like Italy, we have 2 shows that we're filming in Italy, and possibly one of our TV shows. There are several distilleries in Italy, and one of our shows is Distillery Brothers, where they go around and um, we tour the distilleries and talk about the beginning of the distillery. We have 2 in Italy, so I know I can call any of my sisters and say, "Hey, you want to go to Italy?" And if y'all got the time, then that's where we're going, and
Yes.
we're going to have fun. We're not about stabbing each other in the back. We're about holding each other up and
Yes.
inspiring each other, and that really inspires me,
Yes.
because I think I told you before, I've never really had a lot of girlfriends because of being stabbed in the back so much. So it's so refreshing to finally have a sisterhood.
Absolutely.
And
Yes. That,
it's not about race. It's not about anything. It's about that we love each other as sisters, and we want to build each other up.
absolutely.
So I need you to tell people, well, show them the book.
Oh yes, that would help, right? This is the book.
This
Yes,
beautiful book.
yes. Thank you. And you can go on Amazon and purchase it, or also my website www.ladykpro.com and purchase it.
Okay, I'll look you up on Amazon, and I'll add that link, and
Okay,
I'll also add your website link as well. Um,
perfect.
so is there anything else? Oh, I need your social media accounts too. If you'll list them here, and then I'll put them in the comments.
Okay, sure. Just let you know what they. So it's Lady K for sure. The number 4 sure, SURE, and then the number 1. So it's Lady K for sure, number 1.
Okay, and then she's on all social media. So if
Yes.
y'all want to look for her, her name's Karen Simon, as you can see. And I I just encourage everybody to keep an eye on us,
Yes.
and because we're moving places, we're going to be superstars in the industry, and I'm
Yes.
really excited about that.
Absolutely. I did also, Lisa, want to add to the love I lost. Also, the writer. He's the writer of it, Ricky Freeman. Add his name as well.
Okay, Ricky Freeman.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and
Absolutely.
we did talk about I Am King. Is there
Yes.
someone else on that too?
Marsha Pope.
Marsha Pope. Okay,
Yes.
if you'll text that to me, I will credit everybody. And
Awesome.
now, is there anything else you want to add?
That is it. I just thank you so much for your time and this opportunity, and I look so forward working with you in the future, and just seeing the great blessings that's going to come out for both of us, Lisa.
Yeah, me too. I'm like super excited about
Yes.
everything we have. And there's a lot of other projects that I want you on,
Sure.
not just your projects, because I have I have about 50 that are in the slate that are
Okay.
just mine, and then I have yours in the slate, and I have a few more other women in
Yeah.
the slate. I don't. I think the only thing that I have in the slate is a movie about DMX. And I'm
Okay.
really, really looking forward to that movie. Oh my gosh.
Oh
I
wow.
really am.
Speaking of,
He's in it. He's in it. And a lot of other wonderful, beautiful actors. So that's something that I would love for you to help me on.
absolutely, he's great, man. He has a tremendous story, doesn't he?
He does.
Yes.
I just presented the deck a couple of days ago, and it's looking like it's going to get funded with this first funding as well.
Awesome.
And I
Yeah.
think it's looking really good with us getting funding before the end of the year, and then we know that we have funding coming in February, our large funding. So we'll uh, we'll keep everybody informed.
Yes, we'll most definitely be busy. And in the New Orleans location is fine. At least I'm excited about that. And filming down there in your studio.
And the beautiful thing about it, because he and I talked about it, because there are a couple of shows that you and I know your shows need to be filmed somewhere else. He said that is not a problem. We've got remote crews.
Okay.
Wherever we decide the location is, we pack up, we go, and that's where we film.
Awesome. Sounds great.
So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Wherever you want to film, we're there.
All righty. I'm excited. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you really soon. And you'll be on the show again.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Leesa. I love you too. And take care.
All right.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good day.
You as well. Be safe.